Good morning, good morning, good morning. I'm Kaiya Janae and welcome back to my channel. So today is Sunday. Y'all see your girl just got out the shower. I'm trying out a new church today. So I just wanted to bring y'all along with me as we get ready. Let me see. I just wanted to break the ice with 2026 posting. Y'all, we 18 days in, and when I say I've been going through it, I've been going through it. And just to like go further into that, it's kind of like a same situation, same test. Like, are you gonna fail the test? Are you gonna pass the test? So last year, going into the year, I was under the impression that I was about to start this new job, my first big girl job, because I wouldn't consider the military a big girl job. The military is like anybody could get in, anybody could do it. Well, not anybody, but anyways, I'm getting sidetracked. Going into 2025, I thought that I was going to step into something else other than what I actually lived. And this year, it's kind of the same. I was expecting God to move me. And I'm not saying that he can't do it or that he won't do it. But there was a shift. And I had to go in a different direction. And with that, like, it naturally brings disappointment. Like, everybody got a certain expectation in their head on how they want their life to go. And for me, your girl was expecting this big miracle move. And I'm not saying it's not gonna happen, but my priorities shifted. And y'all, I'm not gonna hold you. I was disappointed. And I feel like with that disappointment, it made me almost like ashamed. Like, how can I get on a camera and just talk about life? Or how can I get on the camera, or not even just the camera, but like, how can I get in front of people and, I don't know, almost like put on this facade that everything is good and, you know, I'm rolling with the punches, but that punch hurt. But last year I sat in that rejection for at least 6 months. I think it was either like June or July is when I finally like, one, realized that I was disappointed, and then took the steps to move on from that. But this time I'm catching it fast, and I'm not going to let it kind of just drive me. September of last year, God told me to leave. Holy Spirit, let me stop saying God told me. Holy Spirit told me to leave my church. So now I'm in the market for a new church. And today I'm trying out my aunts. It's called Red Global. Some of the things I look for when it comes to church, I don't mind a mega church, but with that, like, I still want the sense of community. Like, my last church was would you call it a beginner church? Like, I joined closer to when they first launched. So like, it was a beginner church and it grew very fast. And with that, like, I don't mind mega churches, but Blueprint just had a sense of belonging. Like, when I first walked into those doors, sometimes going to church, and I go to church by myself, y'all. So sometimes, like, when you go to new spaces, like, it's intimidating, but I feel like with Blueprint, I walked in and my spirit had peace. I walked in and these people don't know me, but they took initiative, they took an effort to remember my face, so that the next time I came, it's people saying, hey, 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 and like, I'm able to start connections. That was my first time experiencing that at a church, so I know that it's possible, and that's what I'm looking for wherever I'm planted next. And that was also my first time serving in church. And y'all, I loved every single moment of it. I worked in the kids ministry. Oh, I love the kids. Oh, your girl love the kids, but I worked in the kids ministry, so, you know, I wasn't necessarily hands-on with the adults, but it just gave me joy. Like, even when I was tired, even when I had my own stuff going on, like, outside of the church, like, I was able to go in and serve with a full heart. Like, it wasn't, oh, I gotta go to church and serve and this. Like, it wasn't a chore. Like, no matter what I had going on, even if I was depressed, right before I walked inside them doors, like, it left. So that's kind of what I'm looking for wherever I'm planted next. Belonging, peace. And I want a church to teach us the Bible. I feel like a lot of times now, it gets very performative. And you know, I understand we live in a time where everybody wants to be like, I don't want to say itchy ears, but people got low attention spans. So you got to perform and do all the extra to keep the numbers or to get the attention. I want a church that isn't focused on numbers. 2026 so far is definitely not going how I planned. And I realized, like, I used to say that I was easily adaptable, and in a way I am, but I'm more easily adaptable when it's change that I initiate. And this year, last year, has not been change that I initiated. So it wasn't easy for me to bounce back. It wasn't easy for me to get into the swing of it. Like, it hit me. It hit me, you know? So this year, I'm glad I'm only 18 days in and I'm able to catch the disappointment starting to plant in my heart, because I already know like what it's capable of, and my goal is to not let it grow. Disappointment will really have you doing everything that you don't want to do. I'm gonna go ahead and do my hair and I'm gonna stop talking to y'all. 2026 is a year of me fulfilling every promise that I tell myself. So if I tell myself that I'm gonna do something, if I'm still able and willing, like I want to put in the effort to at least try. I feel like not trying is what gets me. I want to put in the effort to try. You can't keep no promise to nobody else unless you work on the relationship with yourself. And that is my focus. I should go brush my teeth before I gets to doing my hair. I mean my face. Alexa, what time is it?
The time is 8:26 a.m.
Breakfast. This year I want to work on, I'm very grateful for the last season that I was in, y'all. I literally only had enough for what I needed. And I don't want to say I only had enough for what I needed, because God was very gracious and still allowed me to have everything that I wanted. Maybe not everything, but a lot of the things that I wanted in my season of unemployment, he still blessed me with. But I say all that to say, like, going into this new season, whatever it looks like, whatever my finances look like, I'm very grateful for the last season, because it taught me, one, it showed me that I was an overconsumer in everything. Like, I feel like sometimes I think that overconsumerism, I mean, I didn't realize how bad it got until it came time to pack up and declutter and actually go through and inventory everything that I had. So 2026, I want to work on not over consuming. If it's something that I want, I can sit back and I can pray about it. Like, when I get some money, I don't have to be in a rush to go spend it. Like, sit back. Do you really want what it is that you say you want? Why do you want it? And is it beneficial? Because you can do anything, but not everything is beneficial. Same go to spending. You can get anything you want, but not everything is beneficial. Like, last year, I was cleaning through my stuff, and y'all, I'm like, where did all of my money go? Like, for real, where did it go? Because it's just disappearing. Whether it's food, whether it's products, and then it's stuff you get because you think you're gonna use it and you don't use it. So now you waste it. You know? So 2026 is a year of discipline and self-control when it comes to spending. Growing up, I had the mindset of like, money is always gonna come back to me, and I want to keep that, because I want to keep that because I did end up like operating out of a spirit of poverty, and I feel like that low-key is connected to it. Like, poverty kind of tells you like, don't worry, it's gonna come back. Poverty tells you, don't worry, it's gonna come back, and spend it when you get it. So I just want to learn balance. Everything is good with balance. So we're gonna keep the outfit real simple. I don't even know if I got this shirt from a brand. This guy at my old church, he has his own brand. I put in the description. We got these brown jeans, and I'll probably pair it with all those shoes to give a pop of color. Yeah, this is the best hack ever. I'm prone to losing my socks, so you want to get a safety pin and just safety pin them together. Throw them in the wash just like that. Don't want to do this shirt for real. I feel like I don't have no other option. Where's that little chain I had? I went to get a massage last night. Oh my goodness, I feel so good. Even waking up, like usually my bed make me sore, but I feel amazed balls. Okay, so I don't think I want to put it all the way. Up changing my shirt, and I don't know how I feel about it. I got this striped shirt, and then this yeah, I can't talk right now, but I don't know how I feel about it. It's definitely different and out of my comfort zone, but I like this little sweater vest, whatever the heck you want to call it, with the collar. You know, a shirt with a collar. I think what's throwing me off is the pattern, but it's like funky, you know? Sometimes you need a little funk in your life. For makeup, we're gonna keep it real simple, and I think I want to use a beauty blender. Don't want to use a brush or a beauty blender. Let me go wet my sponge. I got this pack of beauty blenders from Dollar Tree, and it was 2 in there that are perfect. Like, if y'all could feel how soft that is. Danessa, where are you? Danessa, where are you? I need to go ahead and invest in the big universal balm. That'll be my next purchase. Just because you got it don't mean you need to spend it. Get serious about being more wise with my spending. Like when I say I used to be like, oh, I got it, I got it right now, it's gonna come back. I do not want to keep doing that. That is a self-destruct button. So like this year, my goal is literally self-control and discipline when it comes to stewarding my finances. I can't be praying and asking for an increase in finance, but still have the same patterns and habits and just mindset towards money. And I don't want to be like, oh, let me save this. Like life, I'm gonna die one day. I don't want to die with $1 million in my bank account. Like I want to die knowing that I allowed myself to experience, but I also allowed myself to be wise. So normally I would have been like, oh, I got it, let me go get it. No, we're going to budget and just be a little better than we were before. Be a little better than you were yesterday. So yeah, I ended up switching to this Verse concealer. Go check out my video. Okay, we did a wear test. Did I do a wear test? I don't even think I did a wear test, but it's up there, boo. It's up there. And then for brows, that's another thing I want to invest in. Not invest in, but grab a new setting spray. I've been using this one. And it's still a decent amount left in there, but I want to get in the market for a new one. I feel like my brows are just doing whatever they want to do. And I'm going to let them do it. The gag is I got to do my makeup without making a mess on my clothes. Because we don't have spare outfits. Okay. Personally, I don't like the white line under my eyebrows, so I'm gonna take a Q-tip. I gotta say bye to these. I found out about tubing mascara, and I'm not gonna hold you. I might not be going back to the regular no time soon. But the one thing I will say, tubing mascara is definitely wet. So like when you apply it, I noticed that if I'm not like careful about where I'm placing it, it'll be all on my eyelid. Hey, Rain. Hey. Alright, y'all. I think I'm done. Fragrance. But Dozier It Factor. Okay. I'm not showing y'all my other one. Okay, so I'm done now. It is 9:33. I'm gonna bring y'all with me, but not inside the building, because I do want to give like a little AAR, after action report. So let's go ahead. I'm so glad my battery did not die. But y'all, I am back home. Clearly, hair tied up, makeup still on. I'm about to take it off, but church was really good. The normal pastor didn't preach. They had a visitor, but a lot of the things that she said resonated with me. She talked about her journey, and usually when people talk about the journey, they just talk about like surface level. Oh, I went through a lot and then I came up. Da, 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 da. You know, a lot of times we hear like the good part of the story. But she talked about how she went through a depression stage. So let me actually start from the beginning. So she started off by saying how she was in church and people would prophesy over her and tell her that she was going to get this big promotion and life was going to be so good. God led her to move back to her hometown. And when she moved back to her hometown, she took a position and it just seemed like life went downhill. She said that she went through a depression and she gave her depression an end date. And as soon as she did that, an opportunity came and she took it almost out of desperation. Like, you've been down for so long, or things haven't been going how you wanted it to. And then it looks like this opportunity that is coming to you is going to, like, it's as good as it gets. And I feel like that's kind of like how I feel right now. Like, the opportunity is as good as it's going to get. Like, that's one of the things I literally been praying. Like, Lord, maybe everything that I have thought that I've been doing, like every act of obedience, when it came to quitting my job, when it came to leaving certain relationships, when it came to leaving certain places, like I really started to question the validity of everything that God had told me, or everything that I thought that God had told me, because it didn't make sense. It seemed like as soon as I did this act of obedience, life kind of fell apart. And it has to, because before that, everything that I had built up was based on a lie. It was based on what the world told me to do. It was based on what all of these voices around me are telling me is the right thing, are telling me I need to be doing this, or I need to be doing that, or you have to start here. Like, it's so much noise. It's so much noise. And just being able to see how I'm not the only one. And just being reassured, like, when you partner with God, everything that you did outside of him, and even just like when I think about my life before Christ, like I've gone through multiple seasons of pruning, multiple seasons of stripping. When I first got baptized, like I went through some stuff. I had to separate, I had to divorce myself from the life that I thought was meant for me to live. And now it's no different, you know, but like they say, new levels, new devils. I'm constantly going to be in a position to grow, to learn, to fight. And I cannot give up and I cannot settle just because my mind, my vision is so limited. Like I can only see so far. And sometimes, because right now I don't be knowing how to like say it, but like my community is not as big. My godly community is not as big as the worldly community that I have. So I have so much noise around me of people telling me what they think that I need to do or what I should be doing, and you're not doing this or you're not doing that. Like, y'all are looking at it from a carnal perspective, so you can only understand so much. Like, God's ways are really not our ways. His thoughts are not our thoughts. And I really just started to pray, like, is this as good as it's gonna get for me? And was that really you speaking to me? And now is not the time for me to question that, because we know that the enemy's job is to steal, kill, and destroy. Like, he wants to crush my faith, crush my belief, so that I don't advance the kingdom of God. You know, that's our whole purpose. And I feel like I can share this. But I just started looking at everything that was going on, and I was like, Lord, why is this happening? Like, it's so many times that I question my purpose or I question my assignment. Like, why is this happening? And I really do understand that it's not happening to me, but it's happening for me. It's happening for the people around me. It's happening for the people after me. And it's happening to make me a better person, to make me fit for the kingdom of heaven, to make me fit for eternity. But I just question, like, why? Why does it always seem like I'm losing? You know, why does it always seem like a fight? And he literally told me, like, it's happening because I was called to be his disciple. And if we look at everybody in the Bible, like, nobody had an easy route. Nobody had it easy. So why do I think that it'll be easy for me? Even Paul, he was pushed to a point of depression where he wanted to kill himself. Paul, the one who went and was killing Christians and then got reverted to Christianity and is now preaching the gospel, telling people the good news, sharing his testimony of, yes, I was the worst of them all. But here I am, honored. I have the privilege to experience God in a way that most people don't. And I have the opportunity and the privilege to go and speak to the people who were like me. Paul, like, we hear so much about Paul. He didn't have it easy. If you read the book of Acts, like, it shows he did not have it easy. So why do we think that it'll be easy for us? And it's because my flesh wants to be comfortable. My flesh wants to not go through anything, because sometimes it's easier to live in the world than it is to live for the kingdom. It's easier to be ignorant than it is to be aware. It's easier to be in the shadow than it is to be in the spotlight. A lot of my life right now is in the spotlight. It's uncomfortable because I have people observing me. I have people looking at my actions, and they don't have a deeper understanding, a deeper awareness. So it looks one way to you all, but it was purposeful. And sometimes I lose the fact that it is purposeful. I lose the fact that this matters just as much as me being productive or me being busy. Because that's what it is. Everybody want to fill your time with productiveness and busyness. And it's like, what is that doing? If you aren't called to a season of busyness, what are you doing? So, yeah. And then hopefully one of these days, sooner rather than later, I'm not even going to say one of these days, because it is going to be one of these days. But hopefully sooner rather than later, I'm able to share the part of my testimony that is brewing right now. Like, I want to speak on it so badly, but I've also learned that not everybody has the capacity to stand with you. You know, I have made the mistake, and I don't want to say it's a mistake, but I've had the privilege of telling my dreams, telling my stories, telling my testimony to people, and they didn't have the capacity to accept it. So they kind of like took the joy. So I'm learning to shut the hell up and just let some things play out how they're supposed to play out. But yeah, it was very good today. Very, 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 very good. And then I might as well keep this vlog going. We might as well do a Sunday vlog. We are making stuffed chicken breast, and then I'm gonna do eggplant curry and bok choy. I'm on a bok choy kick right now. I made it a couple weeks ago and I liked it, so I'm gonna do it again. But yeah, I might as well show y'all that too. And then I think that's it for the day. I ain't got nothing else planned. I went and got a massage yesterday and I slept so good. But now, like where she massaged, my pressure points is sore. It's so sore. It's so sore. But I'm gonna see y'all in a little bit. I'm about to let the dogs out so they can run around and just relax, catch a vibe. Might find a show to watch real quick because I'm not gonna start cooking till around 5, not 5, around 4. And it's literally 2 on the dot right now. So I got 2 hours, roughly 2 hours. Everybody getting engaged. That's another thing. I'm gonna say that topic for sit down makeup video, because I'm gonna get back into doing my makeup. I like how it turned out today. I think I do want to go to Target. I want a gift card at Under Grace, and I think I'm gonna go to Target and get this Verse concealer in a darker shade, because this is a little light. It's a little light. Whatever you want me to do, I'll give it to you. I'll do what you want me to. All right, y'all, it is time to start cooking. I'm gonna put y'all right there for now. Let me open up.
Fiasco. Hey, Essentially. There are times when I look above and beyond. There are times when I feel your love around me, baby. I'll never forget my baby. When I feel that I don't belong, draw my strength from the words when you said, hey, it's about you, baby. Look deeper inside you, baby. I know you are there, smiling back at me, dancing in moonlight. I know you are free, 'cause I can see your star shining down on me.
Y'all see these little flaps on my head? Anyways, I'm at the shop, so we're just gonna end out this vlog right here. Thank you all for tuning in, and I'm very glad I finally broke my posting ice. Okay, but stay tuned for more videos, and I'll see y'all in the next one. Bye.